Click here. I wanted to make a quick video to show you how you can start capturing reviews from your visitors and from your customers for free. And so what you'll want to do is you want to go to our website, reviews.smbreviewer.com, or you can just go to SMBreviewer.com and click start free. And you'll want to create a new free account. Just click sign up here. And I've already done that for the sake of time, and I'm just going to sign in. Okay, so when you come inside your account, you're going to see your campaigns page. And this page, if you want to display your reviews on your website, or you want to display, share like a dedicated reviews page, this is where you can also do that again for free. And what you want to do is go to this third option called capture reviews. So we're going to click here. You see I've already made a few campaigns here, but what we're going to do, assuming you don't have any campaigns, you're just going to click add new capture review campaign. There's also a tutorial link here. This tutorial link goes step by step, and so that you can just follow along. So here, the first item that you'll be asked is a campaign name. So just put review capture campaign 1. You can call it really anything. Nobody else will see it except for you. Select image or logo, so you can just upload a logo image here. We also give you the ability to add a YouTube video. I'm just going to do this for the sake of time. Make sure when you add a YouTube video, you replace watch with embed slash instead of watch equals. And so you can have a more personalized request in your YouTube video here. And tags, this is important, especially if you want to display your reviews or group your reviews together. So we're just going to call this my customers. You can add as many tags as you want, and basically when people leave a review, they'll be grouped into these reviews, which makes it easy to organize. Then when you try to either review the reviews or display the reviews through our other functionality. So name of business, this is all these other fields are kind of optional as you need them, but we're just going to put SMB review title, review capture title or headline. You want to ask this as more of a question. Can you leave us? How was your experience? That's a good one. So you want to make this a little bit more personal. You don't want to say leave us a review. You want to ask a question, and when you ask a question, you'll start invoking an answer subconsciously. Here in the description and instructions, you have a lot of functionality here. You can embed charts, you can embed a YouTube videos, you can embed pictures, you can format text. So we're just going to click on paragraph. We want to center line, and we are going to add instructions. So for reviews best practices, what you want to do is instruct your reviewer with as many details as possible. So, and you also want to get their experience with your business. One of the best practices with reviews is to make sure that you're pulling a story or an experience, because when people go to read this review, that's what they're going to connect with. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's say, please describe your latest experiences with us, be as detailed as possible. What was the outcome? Okay, so I know some of you are starting to have questions already, but I think I'll be able to answer most of them as we go on. So we just instructed our reviewer with some questions, and now you want to kind of leave an incentive to capture their email, right? Let's say you have a cafe, you have people coming in, they're buying drinks, and you don't want to just let them leave. You want to be able to somehow get in touch with them, so you can offer them an incentive. Thanks for your review. Here's 10% off your next order. Please enter your email below to coupon. So you're probably thinking at this point, how are they going to get their email? Well, we conveniently give you webhook functionality. There's a lot of services that do this anyway, from MailChimp to Zapier. Zapier has a free plan, allows you to do 100 connections per month for free. So you can just do a webhook to, let's say, if you use MailChimp to MailChimp, you can do a webhook to MailChimp directly, and you know transfer as many unlimited emails as you want. We actually give you the whole review, so you can transfer the whole review if you want to your database. So I pasted my Zapier webhook here. You can add terms, you could add GDPR, you can add any sort of privacy policy, just add that here. So, uh, 2021. Okay, and so this next option asks you, okay, so at which rating do you want to prompt the feedback form? So if the review is favorable, let's say 4 or 5 stars, you're going to be asked to post to a directory. You don't have to, but they're going to be asked to. And if it's not favorable, let's say 3 or less, then we'll prompt the feedback form. And that's going to ensure that there is consistency with good reviews being shared and negative reviews, collecting feedback so that can go to, let's say, management. Here we have an integration with Google Sheets. You don't need it, but if you do want to post unlimited reviews to Google Sheets automatically, you can just sign up for just $5 a month, and that's going to give you access to all the premium features. Again, not something you necessarily need. So next, you're going to have to list out your directories that you want to suggest. You don't have to do this. If you don't do this, it'll just go to a thank you page. But if you do, which we recommend, let's say you want people to post to your Facebook page. So we have instructions here. What do you put here? It says you just put the alias after facebook.com. So for us, that's Facebook Reviewer. You can also add more than one directory. We don't recommend it so much. You can add a custom directory if, let's say, you want to post to the directory outside of Google My Business, Yelp, or Facebook. You can add that here with an image. Most of the time, I think you're just going to want to do one of these three. You also do Yelp. They all kind of work the same way, and so it takes them straight to a screen where they can leave their review on these platforms. So we want to post to Facebook page. You can change the colors. You can change the fonts. Well, here we'll do Courier just to give it a little bit of flavor. And let's say there's a negative review. You want somebody to see it right away, like the manager. This is going to send an email to the email that you list here. No problem. Redirect URL. Let's say it can either be, if you want to send people to your store, or maybe to an events page, or maybe to your Facebook page, maybe to a customized thank you page. You can just add that URL here, and after they post or don't post, they can say no thanks. It's going to redirect them here. We have a integration right here with short.io, so you can create a brandable link. So something like, so you would just add your API key here, your secret API key, and it'll automatically create a brandable URL. We're just going to skip that for this time, but that's something you can do. In the future, this will be located in settings under short.io, and that way it'll automatically create your URL. We're going to click save. There, our campaign is done. And here's our campaign here. Remember, our tag was my customers. So here's our campaign, review capture campaign 1. Let me just show you what the menu for this is you can delete this campaign by clicking the red button. You can copy it, all the values. It copies everything except for tags. Here, you can grab the embed code here. So let's say you want to host this review funnel on your website. You can do that here. You can add this to, you can just grab the link if you just want to use the campaign URL, the one that we give you. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. You can edit this campaign again, and this button allows you to download all your reviews and all the emails as a CSV. So you can download all your information here. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like. We just created our campaign. You see, it only took a few minutes. Okay, so here we have our YouTube video. We decided to make it. This can be a video of yourself, and you can just have like a more personalized message. You can really here. This is the company name. You can leave it out. You can really add anything else. You can add a logo instead. Here we have our request. How was your experience? This is technically the title. We have our instructions. We have our review. And this is a new feature that we just added. You can verify the review with Facebook. And I'll show you what this looks like right now. So either somebody can write in their name, right? Vic, and write, and then they can add a picture of themselves manually, or they can just click verify with Facebook, approve the all the information, and then it's just going to quickly grab their name, grab their picture, and it's also going to grab their email, which makes that real nice. And easy, the user can also turn this off if they want, but usually they'll just probably leave it if it's already pre-populated. So that's the nice thing about the Facebook integration. So let's just say had a Thursday at Daniel's cafe, prices reasonable, Daniel got our coffees out with a smile. I love coming here to work. The music is very chill. All right, so we have our review uh, at Daniel's Cafe. This is Daniel's Cafe. And we're going to submit this review. There's not a lot of options, and we wanted to keep it simple. So here, it's gonna ask a request. It says, "Will you do us a favor? The review has been copied to the clipboard. If you would be so graciously willing, would you share your experience with other people like yourself by pasting your review in the review directories? It's a great way to help other people like yourself and greatly appreciate it." So here you're asking the reviewer to, if they left a favorable review, to help other people like themselves. In the future, we'll allow you to edit this copy, but this just makes it easy for now. And here's the review. And we just added Facebook, so I'll show you what that looks like when you click on Facebook. So you see, we added this URL inside our campaign. And so Facebook is automatically going to go to that page /reviews. You see we're on the review page, and then somebody says no reviews have been left yet, and you could just share feedback here, and it's going to pop up the feedback form. And that's how that basically works. And so there's a lot of flexibility, a lot of opportunity to use this in different ways. And okay, so and that's basically it. Feel free to play with it. Feel free to start capturing reviews and start populating them in your directories. Again, let's say somebody doesn't click on the directory. What's good about the system is that we capture the review in custom reviews. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. So you see these are Facebook reviews, verified Facebook reviews. These are just reviews that somebody left. Look, it says you suck. This comes back as feedback. And here's the review that we just left. Right? So it's here. If you have a webhook integration that went to your other CRM or to your email marketing service. And it's just, this is a good way of getting started. So good luck to you, and hope that you start building trust very quickly.